That's that. Yeah, it was, but that inning should have been over. Maeda's been good tonight. Maeda's given up 0 earned runs over 4 innings. I mean, pitched out of some trouble, but he walked him. Yeah, that's 4 straight. What's this guy's ERA? That's good. We got a 2 for Tuchelson tonight. Yeah, it's a bit concerning, but we're still winning. Does he pinch hit from McKinstry if? Well, it doesn't matter if Torque gets on or not, but no, because he's got McKinstry playing second tonight, and the guy you'd pinch hit would be Kreidler, so it doesn't really matter. By the way, check out today's Chris and Company. It's on the internet. I saw that. Per usual, it seems like Mintz is taking it in very good spirits. That is, I'm not even going to call it irrational. Like, that is a fear of mine. Like, this is going to sound silly. I would rather just say fuck it and relapse on my own accord than accidentally relapse. Now, I don't believe, I could be wrong about this, that the accidental ingestion of one alcoholic beverage is officially a relapse. I think, and I could be wrong about this, that an official relapse is when you officially are inebriated again, when you're actively choosing to drink again. But chased. It's kind of scary. And there are so many drinks now that have, like, soft drinks that have adjacent alcohol-related. That might be 2. Yeah. But the thing is, Ben Mintz is one of those people I find myself rarely ever having to worry about, because I was reading, somebody put Maeda. I was about to say Maeda, because Mintz is proof of how the power of positive thinking can be very effective. Because I bitch and moan all the time. Like, somebody could cut off his arm and be like, it's all good, man. I got another one. So it's like, I don't, he'll be okay. Do we give Maeda one more inning, or are we making a change here? Oh, I think Holton's going to see a frame or 2. Yeah. Foley will be available. He only threw like 5 pitches last night. Okay, my favorite Family Guy character is Peter. Peter Griffin has made me laugh more than most people, like just regular humans in the world. My favorite of the side characters is Quagmire. I love Quagmire and I love Joe. But I just love Peter's unending stupidity. He makes me laugh very hard. Yeah, Maeda's still out there. Bottom of the order, though, I think. Yeah. It wouldn't shock me if he goes 8-9 and then takes him out after recording 2 outs, so he doesn't have to face the top of the order again, but I could be wrong. Well, Maeda's pitched well tonight. Maeda's given up 2 unearned runs. So I mean, I don't hate this decision. I mean, if he can get through the seventh inning, we could see Holton go 2 innings. That's a good splitter. It's one of his best splitters of the day. What game is Benetti calling tonight where he's not in the...
Take a look at how he has mixed his pitches tonight. Look at that splitter. He's throwing it just about to everybody.
Yeah, well, that swing on the home run, that was a level, really beautiful looking swing. But he's doing UNC. Oh, okay, good point. Yeah, we do have some. Yeah, so we're not going to be seeing him like a lot because we got. I mean, he's already not been gone on weekends. I don't think he calls any MLB playoff games, but I mean, unless we're in it, that won't affect us.
Stays with the splitter, Adele with a walk. Counts into a force, came in hitting 212. An up and down season. Adele now 25 years old. Better against lefties. Shot
foul.
Just foul. It's going to see at least 7 pitches in this trip to the plate. This is close right here. It hits and bounces.
Yeah, it was fun.
Curve right towards the bag.
No, I know, but he could be calling some for Fox, is what I mean.
Again, the 2-2.
Come on. Am I worried? I mean, yeah, I hope he pitches well. And even though things have gone pretty darn well with this cobbled together formula, I would still much rather have him than the bullpen days that we've been doing. So I'll be happy to see him back. Yeah. On TV, Benetti, but obviously on radio, Dickerson.
This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat.
Shit. Terrible fucking pitch. Who we got warm? We got Brisky warming. This might be his last batter here, regardless of the result. Because I don't think he wants him going 3 times through. Ward's got a hit today. And he's pitched these guys well. Neto's 0 for 3 with 3 Ks.
They know he's got a ton of experience. They went out and they signed him for 2 years. And this is what he's here for right now.
Any thoughts on Benetti haters? I mean, look, any broadcaster is going to have, their naysayers. I've enjoyed Benetti well before the Tigers got him. I've loved him here. I think he's done a great job. And yeah, I would agree. Petrie's grown on me as well. That's down. Come on. You're playing with fire here.
putting nice numbers before being traded.
That's a good pitch.
Right at the trade deadline, originally with the Red Sox. But hit for average, hit for power, traded to the Angels, 7 for 44, AAA before getting the call. Now 2 for 26 at the major league level. But he's got pop.
That's fall.
That ball's going to go deep. Not quite home run distance. You got to be careful here, though. Strong numbers coming up this draft pick out of Notre Dame a couple years ago. Nico Cavadas. The 1-2.
Check it.
Check swing.
Mm.
He did not like Estabrook on the appeal. Brisky getting loose in the Tigers bullpen. Tigers holding on to a 1-run lead in the 7th.
Good pitch. That's a good splitter.
The splitter comes up big again.
Is that good? He's at 81 pitches. That's got to be it for him, right?
That splitter again. Here's the grip. Look how he just gets that iron and wrist way.
Yeah, he's done.
That's going to be it.
I think you could still argue he probably stuck with him one batter too long, but he got away with it. Now Bo can't be on his bullshit here. He's got to fire some darts.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged. So you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology.
I can think of a lot of reasons.
Or GM employees with a current eligible lease can get this Silverado for around $3.
No, I just
Chevy drives
when you start a game, I do think that you come in with the mindset of I want to try to go 6-7 innings. I want to go deep into this game, and I think it varies your pitch selection. I think it will vary how hard you throw. And I mean, to a certain extent, I think it's something of a mental thing. Yeah.
Every better has a system. And FanDuel's responsible gaming tool is a key part of yours.
Yeah, I mean, it essentially works like a start, but you also avoid having him go third time through the order. All right, let's go.
Quintanilla, 4 in the 3rd. Stalin did not give up an earned run. He gave up a home run after the Sweeney here.
Looking at the video right there, reviewing his performance already.
Brisky, there's still a lot of upside of this young man. The arm has been lively. Fastball change up. The sliders coming along. He's bumped his strikeouts this year. Better than a strikeout an inning now. His 49 innings on a given night, he can absolutely dominate with that fastball.
In there.
Perfect.
I think he's probably going to give this guy just a heavy dose of sinkers, trying to see if he can turn a double play.
Keep an eye over there, look down. Oops. Angels stole a couple of bags.
Looked like he wanted to go stayed.
Should have that. Call it.
Playable for Fearless.
Tag it.
Just a few steps to his.
No, he's good. All right, good job.
Late decision to tag and got back way too late.
So if you look at that play.
Might want to check the runner here. I know there's a pickoff rule, but I'd
You shut it down and
keep him on his toes.
throws coming in. He did not do that. He does. Stays at first base. 2 down. Here's Zach Needham.
Dell did steal the base earlier. He's not a good base stealer. He takes off, pitches low on the way.
Got him.
Second this time.
I think he came off. Yes. All right. Wow. That's really good play by Jake. Play on. Sweet. Really good play by Jake on what was a bad pitch. Did he come off? Did he come off? Oh, yeah, he came off there. Yeah. That was close, though. I'm honestly surprised they didn't challenge that. Who they putting going with? Brock Burke. My name is Brock Burke. 7.52 ERA. All right, we can fucks with that. Sweeney, Rogers, Green duo. Was anyone else at Barstool Detroit fan? Yes, but no content people. Yeah, I could go for an insurance run or two here. I got the update here. We're pinch hitting Ibanez for Sweeney, so I take it Burke's a lefty. Why you don't try and do a podcast? Sir? Well, you mean appearing on other people's shows? I'm open to it. I don't know. I get a lot of mixed, because this was just my perspective when I started, which is promote the show, promote who's going to be on, promote who the guests are. And what was frustrating is that the tweets I would send out saying, hey, X person is going to be on Chris and Company, those tweets did way more than the actual podcast did. So I think when I interviewed AJ, I kept it a surprise, and that pod did really well. So I get a lot of conflicting reports. I get some people saying it's better to keep it a secret, some people saying it's better to promote it. Now, I do have Capwing, which is a repurposing machine that spits out like minute-long shorts that I put on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. So, like, I do what I can to promote it. I think Foley will be available, unless there could be a matchup thing where Holton just lines up better. But we'll see. I mean, they haven't talked about anybody warming up. I don't know if Bo's going to get the 8th or not.
Guaranteed when you place your first $5 bet. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today.
At the top for Brady.
Nah.
It's a good slider away. This is the kind of left arm that, again, he hasn't had a ton of success at the major league level. He really struggled in limited innings in Texas this year.
It's on there.
Continue to get chances. That's his changeup at 90. And a generous call to make it 0-2.
Yeah, there's always a place for lefties that got arms like that.
Tried the back foot.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I just for personal, I not succeeded, but I really enjoy doing gambling stuff when it was more collaborative. When it was just, oh, here are my picks, it was just like whatever. I find it fun when, like, you know, you go against somebody, you're like, you know, you ride with somebody. So when it's just kind of me doing my own, left to my own devices, I'm not crazy about it.
little over 95, but we saw 98 last night. Off to a good start with his new team, the Angels, in 6 2/3 innings of work, 11 strikeouts. Slider bounces. Jake will see at least 7 pitches in this trip to the plate. Closing in on 200 innings in his career over parts now of 4 years for this hard-throwing lefty. He shut down righties this year. They had the edge last year.
Inside. All right, come on. I'll take a walk.
The changeup.
Really throws across his body. Watch, he's got that left foot on the rubber. When he comes over, that right foot just
Ah, good pitch there. Change up.
back in the fourth inning. Riley Green comes up with the bases loaded. Thinking he's going to get a homer.
That was good.
You don't see him do that too much. He's always highly motivated. But he's getting a little talk with Oz Diaz here. When you throw your equipment, you can and sometimes get fined.
That's the impact that Ronnie Green has on people. He get a little lecture from Dad, and then he turns it into
Ah, this guy's got good stuff. I mean,
tough slider down the way.
probably can't command it for shit, I would guess.
So far, it's successful.
Worked to 1, 2, 3
Inside.
last night. Seekers high and tight.
I think I have a therapist appointment on Labor Day, so I'm really gonna be partying hard. Besides that, I don't know.
2 games over the 500 mark.
God.
Minnesota has lost 8 of 10. Just got swept by the Braves. And to be 4.5 back would be kind of remarkable given how far back the Tigers were in the last wild card spot just over a week ago.
Thank you. Yeah, really.
It's kind of fun to see.
Yeah, you can start to see it. Start to feel it. There's other ways.
Do I think we see Joyce tonight? Hopefully not, because I think that would mean it's tied or we're an extra fuck. Man, that guy's got good stuff, dude. That was 99. Brock Book.
Just $7.99 and I didn't have to order ahead. Now I have time to live it up. Summer, here I come.
Are we making a pitching change or is it still Bo out there? I think they got a few righties do well. Well, no, Shanwell's a lefty. I mean, Holton pitches well against everybody, so I mean, I don't know where his mindset's at. Is tomorrow Montero? Or is tomorrow another bullpen? I think tomorrow is Montero because then we give Scooby that extra day of rest with the Mize start. Yeah, tomorrow's Montero. So, Fave tracking the new Eminem album. And I only listened to it once or twice. I didn't really think it had a whole lot of repeatability. I'm really not sure. Okay, so we got Brisky's still out there. I could see him facing Neto, and then we switch to Holton. What's my guess on the Angels and the outfield Rotten Tomato score? I mean, I bet it's probably pretty low. 47, 45. Thoughts on Torque? Great swings tonight. Really great swings tonight. Yeah, I think we're getting Scooble on Saturday. Is that a day game or a night game? Because Michigan plays at night. 31. Yeah, I overshot it. This is such a Castellani take, but like I do think it's kind of true. I think most sports movies and most Christmas movies are bad. I think that we associate them with things that we like who doesn't like sports, who doesn't like Christmas. But in general, there's like not that many that are of quality, you know? Like when I see lists of like, you know, popular Christmas movies, like Christmas with the Cranks is on there. That's a terrible movie. Like the movie has like an 8% on Rotten Tomatoes. So like that's why whenever people ask me what the best sports movie is, it's almost unfair for me to say Moneyball because I put that movie on such a different plane than like everything else. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug. Yeah, indeed.
That most of the teams that get to 40 are going to be in the playoffs. So it's just a way of looking.
Might be one. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I feel like people get upset by that because look, if you like the movies, you like the movies. But like I think we all have that one sports movie or that one Christmas movie that we know isn't that good, but we like it. Like Rookie of the Year to me. That's a silly fucking movie. Yeah, Miracle's another one of the exceptions. Miracle's a really good movie. But like, you know what I don't know why I'm making the Christmas comparison, but you know what's a Christmas movie that I remember finding funny was that movie Four Christmases with Vince Vaughn. I remember seeing that in theaters with my mom in like 7th grade and laughing at it. Vince Vaughn's just funny. Last time I talked to him, believe it or not, last night. Yeah, we talked last night. 42 is good. Okay, we do have a game going on. Brisky got the first guy out, and now it's Shanwell. First pitch here. Good pitch. Slider. He was setting heater, and he gave him a slider.
And you see that jump in value on the players on this roster, and a lot of them are just starting their major league careers.
And it's exciting. And so the better they play, like if you're a center fielder, you hit and you play better D and you run the bases good. That's how you raise your WAR. It's the same guy.
So he went slider down, fastball away. Does he maybe try to bury a changeup here?
So just as a way of giving you a reason to understand where they are and where they want to head. You know, we'll do it again here in another 3 weeks or so.
Yeah.
But you can look at it all the time. It doesn't lie.
Bang.
Oh, what a pitch.
You know what's weird is it looked like he kind of missed his spot with that. It seemed like Jake was setting up, and he threw it down, but dotted. Look, his arm is really good. I mean, Brisky's got, legit stuff. Have they showed, is anybody warming up? They should have a little graphic on the screen that says who's in the pen instead of just cutting and showing to him every few minutes. Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of Alex Lang in him. Now, I don't think he has the wipeout swing and miss pitch that Lang has with that knuckle curve when he's dealing. That's 2. Yeah, he's barely running, but it was a stand-up double anyway. All right. Make your pitch.
He is, regardless of the off year he may be having, he's got lots of ability. Swinging a bit better.
If a player wants to use the bullpen card, they can use the bullpen card. I do like, especially in the case of closers, there's something so cinematic about the walkout. Edwin Diaz's trumpets would not hit the same if he was in a cart. Funny imagery, but all right, let's go, boy. Come on. That's in there. Come on.
98 in a perfect spot.
This is right down the way.
You can't hit that.
Got to finish it out right here. Make another good pitch.
Nice pick on the bounce by Jake Rogers with a backhand.
Again, on 1-8, Jake Rogers, when he gets over there,
Good pick.
fix that. Those guys' hands are so good.
That's the potential tying run at second base. Soft as that foul kicks
It was a good pitch.
to the right.
Yeah, good.
Come on, man.
It's fairly deep. I know. In his 30s now, and injuries have taken their toll. Not a force on the bases. Oh, Hoppy winning.
Come on! 99. That's his best pitch of the night.
Finishes him off.
Over the last 50 years, Michigan has come to know us. Everyone knows about our no-fee guarantee. Everyone knows the Bernstein Advantage. Everyone knows it's always a free consultation. And that's why everyone knows 1-800-CALL-SAM is the best.
Thank you, man. No, I appreciate it. It's it's a big thing that I'm dealing with is that I think Austin and my whole thing is quality over quantity, you know. Austin and I are sharing ideas and we're booking interviews. A video like that, I don't know. I'm really proud of that. I think that I articulated my thoughts well. I thought it was entertaining, nostalgic for a lot of people. It really is. It's tough when you're proud of what you're doing, but you don't feel like the reception is there. And that falls on you. And by you, I mean me. I got to do a better job of marketing my videos, of trying to crack the algorithm and just see what I can do. But yeah, it's tough. Austin's doing great, man. He's been creative as hell. You know, my dream would be like Austin and I, because he'd do it too. I mean, he's so dedicated to the cause. Would be like move to Detroit for like a year, me and him split an apartment, and we just spend a year growing the brand, building content, and I guarantee you, we'd find ourselves in such a better place. Not just collaborating, but just putting out stuff that we're proud of and bouncing ideas off each other. No one should get the 9th other than Holton. Let me see who is up. So they got Moniak, who is a lefty. Drury, who's a righty, and Adele, who's a righty. Adele, sorry, there's some smidge on there. Adele faced Foley last night. Have I made a similar video for the Marvel Universe? No. I will probably, at least for the Infinity Saga. Now, that's a ton of movies. That'd be a really long video. And I do legitimately, I want to re-watch them first. I did legitimately go through and re-watch all the Harry Potter movies. I didn't want to just upload the video without having re-watched them. Going back and watching 19 films or whatever it is would be a little bit tough. All right, let's go. Get some insurance here, boys.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of Kerry Carpenter. When you look at Will Briscoe, man, was that good stuff? Wow.
Yeah,
99.
he was
Good pitch.
Good teams hit with power. And the Tigers missed Kerry
Let's see,
Carpenter.
come on. We got heart of the order here, man. Carey, Vierling, Keith, Young, Torkelson.
Teams we just targeted. Cole Keith had started to heat up.
Against righties, definitely. I really like watching his at-bats. Let's see the Warman Foley.
yeah, he said that. So there, you see that. They were impressed with that.
Foley will get the 9th. Tigers thinking by a run. Love to add on.
I'm interested why he decided to use Brisky there, and it worked, but that was a pretty high leverage situation for Brisky. I'll take a walk.
Three really good trips to the plate.
Yeah, really. That's how he's that front leg up. He's almost
His swings lately have been excellent.
third leg.
I'm having a theory here with Torkelson, which is we all want him to be good, but he might just be one of those players who works better when he's not asked to be the guy. That's a good at bat. Let's go. You know, like he batted sixth tonight, and he just seems a bit more comfortable than we had when we had him third or fourth. Not for carry, for defensive replacement. Are they fucking? That's Kreidler. Kreidler. He's pinch running. I bet he's just into pinch run. I bet when we get to the ninth, we move Veerling over to right, and we put Parker in center.
Strike out the inside corner. Did that in the game in Chicago when they brought in a righty to face him in between the lefties. He had the right side of the infield to shoot a ball through. And AJ said that's one of the improvements that he has made against right-handed pitching this year. The numbers are up, but he's seeing a creativity
Outside.
at the plate, meaning that he can adjust his approach. He kind of had a one-size-fits-all approach against righties. This year he's got
Hunter Strickland, man. God, talk about a guy who survived in the fucking league.
against righties, and that's means having a different.
Remember him back with the Giants when they he gave up all those home runs in the playoffs that year. That's down. That was away.
He's got the good hitters count.
Yeah, he sees the ball well, you can tell. He doesn't jump lunging. Just right, tell him some Dylan Diamond right here.
This is a reliever you can run on.
All right, boy.
Slide step, though. But again, knowing that the Tigers are running more, Strickland maybe went to a slide step that he's not especially comfortable with. Yanked it 3-1.
Rich Hill is 44 and has 100 career less than 100. Rich Hill, when you look at his career, let me watch this picture. That was the one to hit. When you look at his career, he's been like fully healthy in like 2 seasons. Like he'll make teams will sign him knowing he's only going to make like 15 to 18 starts. It's bizarre. He like figured out. He had that like resurgence in like 2015, 2016. He always pitched well against the Tigers. Rich Hill always shut down the Tigers. As much as I am a fan of a nice healthy 12-6 breaking ball, I could not stand watching Rich Hill pitch. There's certain guys, it's usually lefties. Guys can be crafty, they can be deceptive. I have no problem with pitch to contact guys, but he threw slop. I mean, he grunted like a motherfucker, like he was throwing 105 when he threw like 84 mile per hour fast. He was like Jamie Moyer. At least Jamie Moyer was a little bit craftier. The worst, it gets so frustrating to me where like if the Tigers face fucking, I want to say Scooble, but he's on our team, like Chris Sale right now, and he pitches 7 scoreless against us, and he's locating and the slider's working. Like I don't get that upset. I get mad when guys who like have C+ stuff are just getting us to pound the ball into the ground. This is a guy who's had kind of a rough night. Well, John, I think step one is you got to grow the following. Yes, I get a lot of views here on Twitter, but a lot of that's because I got 60,000 people that follow me on this platform. I have less than 5,000 that follow me on YouTube. I wish so much of what I've done has been the result of luck and good timing. It's hard to replicate good timing. Go from his knees. Fuck. Don't look now, but Corbin Carroll's turned out. Yeah, Corbin Carroll's going to be fine. I think it's the definition of a sophomore slump. He's adjusted. He's too talented a player. I think both of these guys will be fine, but in terms of young superstars who are having great seasons, or who aren't having great seasons. I'm more concerned about Julio Rodriguez than I am Corbin Carroll. That's a bad swing. Come on.
Keith Chase.
It's all right. You got a 3-2 lead. I don't fault you for trying to add on. Good try. Didn't work it.
Yeah, Carroll.
Better success.
He was one of my favorite players to watch last year, man. He was so good.
That catcher's got a pretty good arm.
That's a great play by Watt. Really, really
I
nice.
mean, he dropped down on one knee, plenty of arm strength, threw a bullet laser right on Crackers' back.
0 for 3 tonight for Keith, trying to get something started now with 2 outs,
Ah.
empty. Instead, fastball wipes him out. We head to the 9th inning. Jason Foley's coming on. Tigers hold on to the 1-run lead.
I was robbed. They tried to run me over with the getaway car. He almost killed me right over here. He was laughing because he fractured my skull. Amanda September was an illegal.
Not just this series. He was great against the White Sox.
Released by San Francisco DA Kamala Harris. If Kamala Harris
Any thoughts on the young Nationals outfield? I tweeted tonight. I really like the core they're putting together. You know, the Nationals, for so long, people gave them shit. And I get it for not being a team for not winning a playoff series. When you look at the history of the Washington Nationals, at least since Rizzo's been in charge there, you know, they've been a pretty they've held carried their weight. Like, they were an expansion franchise, I think. Well, or they were technically the Expos and they moved to DC, but they weren't in a very good place when they moved there. You know, I think their first season was 2005. They made the postseason in 2012. So that's their 8th year in existence. Like, that's, you know, that wasn't Diamondback success, but it was pretty good. Made the postseason in 14, 16, 17, 19. They won it all. They've had some rough years lately, but like, that's a good market. And I think that's a good front office. And they do a pretty good job with their position player development. I mean, Juan Soto, Anthony Rendon, Bryce Harper. And it looks like they're going to, I'm not comparing these guys to them, but like, it seems like Dylan Cruz and James Wood are kind of on the up and up as well. So I think they have a lot of excitement. Their big thing, and I think that they've shown this in the past, will be finding starting pitching. I think Mackenzie Gore is a piece. I don't think he's an ace by any means. You know, maybe a number 3 starter, but you know, when they felt like they had a championship window open in the 2010s, they got Max. I mean, that was one of the great free agent signings really ever. It was Scherzer. Now there's not a Max Scherzer on the market this year, but that's a team to me that I think has a pretty good culture in place, and I think can make some noise. They impressed me when we played them. They had some players. Come on, Fuller. One pitch. One up. And I like Corbin Burns a lot. Corbin Burns ain't Max Scherzer, but who is? You are right about that. I could see Burnsy going there. See, we kept Kryler. Okay, that's weird. I guess it's just a night off for Parker. Okay. All right. I wouldn't rule it out. I wouldn't rule it out. Easy.
This month, opposing batters are just 3 for 33 now. That ground out by Moniak. 3 for 33 against the offerings.
There's the 1-1 here that's outside. I was talking about that with my dad the other day. There's not a lot of switch hitters in baseball right now. It feels like Lindor, J-Ram. I don't know if it's a dying art or if I'm just not paying close enough attention. I could see next year being his final season. It looks like it, but that sinker of his has movement. Oh, I forgot Winslow, yeah. I always associate him with lefties or hitting left, but
2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2.
bang! Perfect pitch. Perfect pitch. Let's go. One more, Ben. Come on.
Adele dangerous in the power department, but pitchable. Listen to these loyal Tiger fans sitting at the long ring leg inside on their feet.
That's in there. Come on.
Angels down to their last strike.
Let's go, man. Finish this shit.
Love it. This young Tigers team starting to capture the imagination of Tigers fans all around the state of Michigan. The 0-2.
I would not throw that pitch again. I like the velo. I like that it's up to 98, but that was a sinker that dove back right in the heart of the plate. Outside. Yeah. Right idea. Let's go. You got to keep attacking, though. That's the pitch. At 1-2, I'd consider going back to that slider. I thought he had the right idea with that. He just didn't execute it. Damn.
He had something a little off speed. He could really get him on foot.
The 2-2.
Come on! Doubled up with the slider.